Welcome back, guys. Today we're doing an advanced workout. So if you are early in your fitness journey, you may want to check out the blues and the green workouts. Today's is epic tier. So I want you to think about how much of your limits you can push today. We're actually changing the ratio of work to rest. So we're doing 3 times the amount of work versus 1 times amount of rest, 45 seconds to 15 seconds. And we're actually doing some movements here, which I just came up with this morning. So we're joining simple movements together into what we call complexes. So it's gonna test your coordination as well as your cardiovascular and strength. Okay, so kicking it off now with a tutorial. If you'd like to skip straight to the workout, you know what to do. Check the description below, there's gonna be a chapter marker for that. Otherwise, stick around and I'll teach you all of these movements so you can do them most effectively throughout the workout. First movement is called a bridge kick. Okay, so this one, it's unilateral. We're gonna be doing the left-hand side and then the right-hand side. You're gonna take a seat on the floor. Now, the way that we do this one, if we're gonna be doing the left-hand side, we're gonna be using the left leg, so that's what's gonna be planted into the floor. Hands behind your body, so that if you were to put your feet on the floor, you're gonna be in this nice tabletop bridge. So from here, this is a good way to start. Sit in the bridge, sit down, butt on the floor. You're gonna straighten out your right leg, okay? So the left leg is doing the power. From here, it's gonna be a nice, slow and controlled, up to the top, kick that right leg up, and then down. So what we're doing, we're extending this right leg up into the air while it's nice and straight, and down, using all of the power in this left leg to actually form this tabletop. So it's gonna be 90 degrees in the left leg. The right leg is gonna go up as high as you can take it, using your hip flexor and your core to bring it up. Hold it for a second, and then down. So up, and then down. So this is the left-hand side. When we get to the right-hand side, it's literally just swapping over, okay? Kick, bridge, and down. Kick, bridge, down. So this one isn't too intense in terms of cardiovascular or heart rate, but what it's doing, hopefully, is activating your glutes and your hamstrings for the rest of these movements. So the next movement is the power knee burpees, okay? So power knee burpees, we're gonna do a regular old burpee. This is again, unilateral, left and then right. If we're doing the right hand power knee burpees, we're actually gonna be using our right knee. So perform a burpee. When you come up to the top, bang, right knee. So burpee down, chest to the floor, land on the surfboard, come up with the knee there, okay? So right hand side, left hand side, pretty simple that one. Next movement is a jump lunge. In order to start your jump lunges, we're gonna take a normal lunge forward, okay? You already have regrets. So normal lunge forward. From here, what we're gonna do is swap from this posture to this posture, but do it in a way that both feet touch the floor at the same time, okay? So, you start off lunging forward. We're gonna jump in the air, land with both feet. See how my arms swap and change to act as a counterbalance with these legs, okay? Don't let the knee slam the floor. You see how it's stopping? 90 degrees in both legs there, keeping the torso nice and upright. It's gonna get difficult. We're 3 movements in, and we're already at one of the movements which will really, really drive your heart rate up. So if you need to stop, you need to slow down, feel free just to do your normal forward lunges to catch your breath again. Otherwise, try to push your heart rate up there, okay? After jump lunges, we have pike push-ups. We're gonna start off in a normal push-up position. Legs out straight, hands straight, and what we're gonna do, bend at the hips. So the legs remain straight, bending at the hips is almost a downward dog. We're now gonna perform our push-ups, dropping our forehead to the floor, using our shoulders and our triceps. So you should be able to push your body into a 90 degree. So normally, imagine these are your hips right here. You're gonna push that 90 degrees and perform your push-ups that way. Hey, Loki Cat, thanks for the Prime sub conversion. How you going? After our pike push-ups, we're gonna do those side plank or side kick plank crunches. 4 words, we came up with this one this morning. We're gonna talk you through it, okay? So you're starting off in a panther position. Now the panther position is hands and knees, but what you're gonna do, watch me, you're gonna put your toes into the floor and raise the knees. So this is panther position now. You got your knees off the floor and you're ready to pounce. What we do from here If we're gonna go to the right-hand side, what I wanna do is kick my left leg across, right hand comes off the floor, and then see this leg on the back, up on top of the leg, and we're in a side plank. So this is the side plank. We're then gonna perform a crunch with the top knee. The knee comes back behind, and then resume in that panther position. So the other way, we're gonna go left leg out straight on the blade of the foot. Right leg sits on top, performs a crunch, back down into the panther position. You wanna then string it all together, okay? So we're gonna go kick, plank, crunch, down, across, plank, crunch, down, and back in the middle. Repeat and rinse. Not in that order, rinse first, okay? So that one's gonna be a little bit tricky. I'd like you to go nice and slowly, have a shot, but I feel like this is gonna be a staple of our advanced workouts moving forward. Okay, we're halfway through. After the side kick plank crunches, we're gonna go into Pennywise burpees. So Pennywise burpees aren't unilateral, they're both sides. What we're gonna do, perform a regular burpee. But at the top here, instead of the power knees like we did before, we're gonna go side crunch, down, burpees. Side crunch. So you see the Pennywise dance, this one? Okay, first, find a drain. Second, get your red balloons. Yeah. So we're doing this standing lateral side crunches and then into a burpee. So don't move your neck, don't move your head. It's the knees coming up towards the elbows there, okay? Cool, after that, shuttle punches. This is a classic. We're gonna start off on one side of the room. You're gonna shuttle across 2 steps. 1, 2, down, uppercut. 1, 2, down, uppercut. This one is pure cardio. Going down nice and low, punching up high, okay? Pure cardio, get that heart rate up. After shuttle punches, we're doing Cossack reaches. So this one, I think you'll enjoy this one, Martha Stewart. You know what the Cossack squat is, okay? Wide feet, very, very wide feet. What we're gonna do is squatting down to one side, like this. If we're going to the right foot remains flat, left heel on the floor, left toe towards the ceiling. When you get to the top, reach down. So it's a bend and reach. Left hand at the top, reach down to that left. So what we're doing here, we're doing the power from the squat. Torso's upright, big power in the glutes, big stretch in the adductors. And when we get to the top, we're now gonna perform this dynamic stretch, keeping the back nice and straight, hands down towards the foot there. Cossack, reach. Cossack, reach. There we go. So you're getting a really, really good stretch and activation of the hamstrings and the glutes with that one, as well as the adductors and the quads. Bang for your buck, that movement, so good. Okay, after Cossack reaches, we've got the final movement of the workout, which is the horse punches. Now, we don't condone animal cruelty at all. It's not what it sounds like on first onset. What we're doing is a horse stance. So we're sitting down nice and low, invisible horse, but while we're on the horse, we're gonna be punching, okay? So that's literally it. Easiest thing in the world. Sit down, punch, shut your mouth, do it for 45 seconds. Awesome. All right, team. So they're the 9 movements. 45 seconds on, 15-second rest. Some of them are unilateral, some of them aren't. You'll see on the timer up here. We're gonna go. So if you haven't already, press go on your watch, and in 20 seconds time, we're starting off with these bridge kicks, and this is bridge kicks with the left, okay? So we're gonna do left and then right. It doesn't actually say it on the timer up there. I was hoping it would, but it doesn't. So we're gonna do it manually. Okay, up on the floor, hands behind. We're gonna go with our left foot first. Right foot is straight. So we're gonna kick it up, right foot as high as you can towards the floor, towards the ceiling, sorry. Left foot on the floor. So this one, it doesn't look like a lot, but if you're there doing it at home, you're gonna feel 2 areas start to burn, well, 3 areas actually. The first area that you're feeling, oh, you see what it's done? It's given me 90 seconds in total. So what we're gonna do is swap at 45. This timer hasn't translated very well from the app to the web version. That's my bad, and I apologize for that. So up And we're gonna swap now, so swap legs, left leg down, right foot flat on the floor. You're gonna kick up, you're gonna feel it in the glute on the right-hand side, the hamstring on the right-hand side, and then the hip flexor on the left-hand side. So we're gonna use some brain power during this workout because we're swapping and changing. Down, here we go. Push it up, bring it down. Nice and slow. The third place I mentioned where you're gonna feel a burn is these shoulders, because you've got the hands in extension, or you've got the arms in extension. It's just a fancy way of saying that the angle between your shoulders, or between your arms and your torso, have moved in the negative direction. Done. 15 seconds. Team, power knee burpees. We're gonna do left, and then we're gonna do right. So we're starting with the left-hand side for the first 45 seconds. As we hit that 45-second mark, we're then gonna swap to the right-hand side. Let's go. So burpee, down, big old left knee. Left knee, there we go. So these differ a little bit different to the actual Pennywise burpees, because we're not going laterally, we're going in front of us with the power knee. So burpee, drive that knee up. Notice how my right foot as well, that's lifting up. Bit of a calf raise, driving ourselves up into the air. Burpee, drive it up. Bang. 5 more seconds, and we're gonna swap sides here. There we go, swap sides. So burpee, right knee up in the air, up on that left toe. Keep breathing. Left knee up, or right knee up, sorry. Left toes. Bang. Let's go. 20 more seconds. Heart rate's in the orange. This is an advanced workout. Keep it going. 10 more seconds. One more. Got 15 seconds to recover. And into the jump lunges. So now, torso upright. We're gonna lunge forward with the right leg, and we go straight into alternating lunges. How are your quads feeling? How are the legs feeling? Remember I said, if you want, you can just forward, back. Do that until your legs stop burning, and then you can get back into jump lunges. Here we go. 7 more seconds. 3, 2, 1. Nice. All right. Getting into our pike push-up position. Nice plank, butt up in the air, drop that forehead down and up. So a lot of force in the shoulders here, a lot of force in the triceps. We're gonna breathe into your belly at this point. The first round always sucks. The first round feels the worst because you're getting your body used to touching into the anaerobic zone. Nice. Here we go. All right, we've got our side kick plank crunches. Didn't save it there. Oh no. Here we go. Side kick plank crunch. Starting in the panther position. Kick, plank, crunch. Leg back, panther. Kick it to the side. Side plank. Top knee crunch. Top leg goes back. rotate across. Hey, Chris Lawns, how you going, mate? Chris Law NZ even, maybe, potentially. So we're now gonna kick that top knee up, leg back, rotate to panther, bottom leg flat, side plank, crunch. Nice and controlled motion here. You see how we're going out 45 degrees as well. 45 degrees out. Hey, I'm Chris. Welcome in, mate. You've gifted to yourself. I've never seen that before. Okay, here we go. Pennywise burpees. We're performing a burpee, and then we're gonna do both legs. Right, left. Oblique crunches. Work those obliques. Work those side abdomen muscles. Here we go. I see what you did there though. You give yourself a first-time gifty, but also subscribe. Interesting strat. Gotta work them handles, absolutely. So, there you go, oblique, bang, bang. Spider-Man, you get the gift, Yeah. Nice. All right, here we go. Shuttle punches, left, right, left, right, left, right. With an uppercut on each side. How many calories you all burning? How's your heart rate? Let's go. 1, 2, down, punch. Low in the squat, high in that uppercut. Down low, touch. See, it's my right hand touching the left foot, left hand touching the right foot. In that change of direction. I want you to be in the orange. I want you to be anaerobic right now. Lots and lots of calories burning. You're burning a pile, sipping rum and coke. Gotcha. Roger that. That'd hurt your butt, wouldn't it? If you're burning a hemorrhoid. There you go, Cossack reaches, let's go. Yeah. So wide feet, wide feet. We're gonna do this Cossack squat up, and then we're gonna reach down towards the foot that just did the bang, down. Good stuff, awesome. 18 miles, what's that about? About 24 kilometers. Will that take you about 40 minutes? How long did that take? Down, and then reach. So I want you to nice, slow, controlled squats and reaches. Just over an hour, roger. So a bit of a slower pace there. Here we go, horse punches. Let's go. What does the rum and coke do for your recovery? How's that working for you? So nice, deep horse stance here. I want you 29 kilometers. There you go. So feet flat on the floor, heels flat on the floor, chest up. I want your thighs. Yeah, I'm gonna say if you're popping some alcohol after a long ride, you know what that's doing to your testosterone levels, right? It's actually messing with testosterone. And if you were hoping to get some muscular gains out of that exercise, then you're actually throwing a bit of a spanner in the works by adding alcohol to the mix after that, because what it does is it changes how those muscle building hormones work. So yeah, I mean, you can do as many hills as you want, but as soon as you add alcohol to the mix, it's kind of like, well, I've just halved the effectiveness of that workout. Here we go. Bridge kicks, you got 60-second rest. First big rest of your workout there. That's a bonus. Yeah, that's a bonus. The other side to that as well is that if there's a lack of testosterone in the bloodstream, then unfortunately what that insulin spike is going to do is more likely to add more fat than muscle too. So look, you're right, you'll get sugar to the bloodstream faster, but the effects on testosterone, not good. You're right, Grace, if you eat a donut, if you get that insulin kick with testosterone in, then yeah, you're good. Okay, bridge kicks. Bridge kicks, here we go, on the floor. So we're gonna start off with our left, hands behind the butt, because what I wanna do is raise. Raise and down. Cool. Good one, Andy Hayes. What part of the world do you live in, Andy? Yeah, look, I'm similar, Grace. I feel like the alcohol really hasn't done anything. I feel, especially if you're kind of drinking alone, like, look, I get the mental health aspects. Change legs, 45 seconds. I get the mental health aspect of having a social drink with friends, because it's a bit of a social lubricant, isn't it? You can have that mental health kick through social interaction. But if you're kind of sitting here, at least you gave the dark cloud a silver lining. Yeah, Michael, look, you're right. You're right. I appreciate you for that. But yeah, look, if you're having a drink by yourself, sometimes you gotta think, what is this doing for me? Look, I'm not against drinking. I'm not gonna be one to say, you shall not drink. But if you're doing that much cycling, Andy, and that much karate, then what benefit is that drinking adding to your training regime? You seem like someone that's training a lot. You're doing something every single day. Number one, you're not giving your body a lot of chance for rest and recovery. And whatever recovery time you are giving it, you're hampering it by messing with your hormones. So, yeah. Tell me about your thinking. Knee. So we're gonna do the burpee and then that power knee up. Bang, here we go. Burpee and then power knee. Yeah, Grace, we found some really good non-alcoholic drinks. They feel like you're having a fancy social drink, but you're not messing too much with your body chemistry. Yeah, the darndest thing. This Aussie PT said, thou shalt not drink, and I never touched a bottle since. Also, right, rum and Coke, the other thing to think about is that, how many calories you got in that? Well, something size, by the way, 45 seconds. So, bang. How many calories are in the sugar? Again, I'm not demonificating sugar. I'm not making sugar evil, but if it doesn't fit into your program, what are you doing? What are you doing? So a lot of endurance athletes will actually have Coca-Cola and Red Bull. Soft drinks and things, sugary soft drinks, sugary caffeinated beverages definitely have a place in endurance athletes' mixed bag of nutrition, but it's generally before an event. It's before training. Two reasons why. Glucose is the brain's preferred fuel. It's the muscle's preferred fuel. And the caffeine is actually gonna help you to stay focused a bit better. All right, here we go, jump lunges. Yeah, coffee and cake, absolutely, and Andy Hayes, for sure. Not gonna argue that at all, because I don't know how many calories you burn in a ride, but if you're averaging like 30 kilometers an hour, over an hour, I'm normally covering about somewhere between 1,000 and 1,500 calories. And especially if you can grab that cake halfway through your ride, it's gonna see you home, isn't it? Okay, jump lunges, let's go. Is it a standard drink or an Aussie standard drink? Yeah, 500 calories in an Aussie standard drink. Yeah, it's crazy, isn't it? Oh, low-key cat, yeah. Just a little bit of whiskey. I'm dropping it entirely, and again, I say, you don't have to drop it entirely. It's completely up to you. I suppose if you can modify and adjust it so that it fits better into your training and it's not gonna hamper your recovery or anything silly like that, then yeah, look, go for it. There are actually some, funnily enough, the thing that Mike Aludo was talking about was the effect of alcohol on capillaries. I'm doing the Pike push-ups, right? Yep. Capillary action. So capillaries are the little tiny blood vessels that go around to your muscle fibers, and sometimes they reach as far as tendons and ligaments. And what happens is alcohol is actually what they call a vasodilator. So a little bit of alcohol is a vasodilator. You're talking like one standard drink, no more. In that it'll open up your capillaries and it'll actually increase blood flow to areas that need it in terms of inflammation, like healing inflammation, and just recovery of muscles. Side kick plank. These are probably my favorites this morning. These are really good, especially with that added crunch. So kick, plank, crunch. Back, aside, plank, crunch. Bring that foot back, out to the side. Plank, crunch. Martha Stewart, are you having a go at these ones? I hope you are. If DJ Mikey was here, he'd be like, yeah, breakdancing Jeff is back. It's a bit like a breakdancing move, isn't it? Side plank, nice and straight, up. Fight for balance. You see, once your blood pressure rises and your heart rate rises, it's a little bit trickier to balance. Bracing the core. One more, bang, good, awesome. DJ Jeffy Jeff. Hey B-Foot, how you go, mate? Oh shit. Pennywise burpees, let's go. Okay, we're over halfway through this workout. This is a brutal purple. So obliques. Use the sides. Let's go. So standing up straight, torso up, head up, neck up, knee to elbow, knee to elbow. Alternating which direction. Good, go. One more, you got time for one more. Awesome. How good is it, B-Foot? Yeah, mate, this whole workout, I think you'd enjoy this one, B-Foot. Holy crap, shuttle punches. I didn't have time to think about that. Let's go, right, down, bang. We've got a 3-to-1 ratio. Work to rest. That's what makes today good. That's what makes today intense. Yeah, exactly. It's a good one. Yeah, gold. You know what makes it hard? The controls are stupid. So if you sync it to an Xbox controller, it's much easier. But also, I think you've forgotten how hard it was when you first started playing the game. You haven't unlocked any of your power-ups yet, have you? Okay, team, catching our breath. We've got Cossack reaches. So getting into our wide stance position, okay? Really, really wide. And from here, squatting down one direction. When you're at the top, reach. Squat, keeping the back nice and straight, reaching down. Squat. It's a sideways good morning. Lots of glutes. Down and then across. And across, here we go. So Cossack squat down, bring it up, and then reaching down for that leg that just squatted. Sideways good morning. This web guy, yeah. I'm gonna play it so much. Does Jason want to choose your hair color or your power-ups? Okay, we're gonna horse punches do. This is the second round out of 2 rounds. So let's give it everything you've got. You're gonna sit down in a squat. Your legs, your thighs, I want them to be horizontal to the ground. And then we're gonna start throwing punches. So you've got a little bit of a torso twitch. I want you to twist. I want you to reach out as far as you can with these hands and don't throw the next punch until this hand is returned, okay? All the while keeping your heels flat on the floor. Your thighs parallel to the ground. So not too high, not too low. If you're too high, it's resting. If you're too low, it's resting. At the same time, breathing into the belly. Chest up, torso up, eyes up. 7 more seconds, you got this. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Yeah, good. Good. Ponkle. There's one that I was playing gold. It was called survivor.io. And that was just a plain ripoff. Yeah, it was called survivor.io. It was actually a ripoff of the gameplay and the weapons, but the noises were straight from Archero. So it was, I think it was the same producers of Archero. Yeah, belly breathe down. Lumia's logged out. You should be able to flick it back over to your normal profile then. Do you remember your login, Grace? I've got it here. There you go. Okay, we've got our bridge kicks. Let's go. Okay, you're gonna go right leg out straight. Bang. So up, kick it up, and down. Kick it up, and nice and slow return. So I want you to go for that full bridge with one leg, and the other leg is nice and straight. It goes up as high as you can. If you can get 90 degrees in this, fan-bloody-tastic. I'd love you to go for a full 90 degrees. I'm not strong enough in my core to do this, but if you can, this is your opportunity to show the world how strong your core is. Let's go. So up. Oh, that's a hip flexor. Oh, we're gonna change over. So right leg now. Right leg on the floor, kick it up into the bridge, and then leg up straight. Go. Nice. Awesome. All of this weird and strange isolateral work, it helps to build stronger humans. It's all well and good to do, your strict bench pressing, strict powerlifting. It's great for compound strength. But this sort of stuff is weird and strange positioning, weird and strange twisting, and weird and strange holds. This is what prevents injury later in life when it comes to picking something up at a weird angle off the floor, or grabbing your kids, or standing on a chair and reaching for something up high. All of these cool things. Power knee burpees. Start off with the left. So left big knee up in front, left knee. Just repeat it with the left. So up instead of the jump. Can't wait for breakfast. Yeah, neither can I. Actually, what time is it? Crap. I've got a client coming in very soon, so I'm probably not gonna have time for breakfast, but up. I've got some things to work on as well. So I've got 10 more seconds of this left-hand side. This is the final round though. So we're now gonna swap for the right-hand side. Burpee, up on the feet, up in front with the right. Up in front. Up in front. How's my mic sounding, by the way, chat? Have there been any cracks and popples? See you, Grace. Mike's good. Awesome, thank you. I got an email from Sure my Shure lavaliers have been delayed again. Apparently there's big delays internationally. So 24th of January is when I'll see my Shure branded lavs come in. So we'll just deal with this until then. Okay, jump lunges. Lunge, we would jump, lunge, jump, lunge. Are you sure? Keeping the torso upright is going to help with the balance split between glutes and quads. If your quads are burning, you want to make sure you're using more glutes. If you're losing balance, it could be your glutes aren't firing properly, okay? Ah, yeah, Jero. Well, that's good to know that they're not bullshitting me. How you going, Jero? Okay, Pike push-ups. So yeah, it's good to know. Let's go. So we're in our push-up position. We're gonna push the butt up into the air, 90 degrees between the legs and the torso, and then performing push-ups from here, pushing away with your shoulders. So you see my forearms and my spine should be at a much closer angle than what they were during regular push-ups. And I'm pushing away from my body. See how my fingers are splayed like a gecko's hands because I want big surface area so that I don't slide away on the floor. So palms down, fingers splayed. All the force is being spread from the butt of my, like the heel of my hand, all the way up to each fingertip. Like a gecko. There we go. Good, 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 good. Hey, Kane the FKY, I'm guessing that's Sky, maybe. How you going? Thanks for following. We've got our side kick planks now. Panther position to begin with. Side click, plank, crunch with the top foot, across and down. So you see what we're doing? Panther, side plank, kick that knee, bring the leg back to Panther, kick it across, side plank, top knee. What a good flow. How'd that feel? Oh, okay. Kai in the sky. Gotcha. Not Kane in the sky, Kai in the sky. Apologies, friend. How you going? I got Pennywise burpees. Welcome in. So it's gonna burpee, bring it up. We're gonna go Pennywise, Pennywise, back to burpees. It's a side oblique crunch whilst you're standing, okay? Chest to the floor, up on the feet, standing up, full hip extension. Side, side. 15 more seconds. Go. Get that heart rate up. You want your spine to be upright. We're not shifting the neck or the elbows. Catch your breath. Catch your breath. Shuttle punches. Hey. Frederick. Double A, thanks for the follow there as well, mate. Okay, we're gonna shuttle across. 1 step, 2 step. Left hand touches the right. Punch. Across, down, punch. So follow me. 2 steps for that shuttle. And then down, punch up. It's a big uppercut. Oh, Loki. So good. Amazing, Loki. Let's talk about that after the workout. We have Cossack reaches. So we're gonna go wide feet, okay? Cossack squat in one direction, up, reach and touch the foot, back straight, down. So it's a lever at the hips here, back straight, reach and touch that foot. Cossack, down and reach. Cossack squat down, reach. So the Cossack, my right foot's flat, left heel toe towards the ceiling, up, both feet flat, touching. Dynamic power in the quads and a good stretch and activation in the glutes and the hamstring there. Keep going. Reach. Down as low as you can, get that butt towards the heel. And touch. Take a break. We got one more movement. It is our horse stance punches. So here we go. Get ready, 2, 1, down, punch. Marcolito said it. Breathe into the belly. Make your belly nice and puff out like a balloon. Balloon that belly. Chest up, shoulders back, eyes forward. Big power in the quads, big power in the glutes to keep yourself at, okay? I chaff, Nick, Jim, are maybe about it. Thanks, Frederick. How you going? 10 more seconds of punching. Eyes up. Don't give up, don't give up, don't give up. 4, 3, 2. For your recovery, I want you to stand up. Don't lean on your legs like I did just now. Don't do that. Pull your shorts back down. Walk around. Stand up tall. Breathe into the belly. No, Martha Stewart, you know what I'm gonna say now. You're living. Martha Stewart, I cannot put into words how proud I am of you right now. Goth Martha Stewart started off with the greens. Started off getting into the blues. Was that your first purple, or have you done some purples before that? Right? Have you done purples before that one? Andy Hayes, nah, leaning on legs isn't a show of weakness. Leaning on legs is a natural response, because that's what a lot of people do. And I think it's actually a little bit, what's the word, arrogant to tell people that they're weak for leaning on their knees. Instead, what I would do, I'd be explaining to you that when you do lean on your knees, you feel like that's a natural response because you want to get down and just crawl into a ball. The fetal position is a safe position. The problem with this position, have a look at this, okay? I'm squishing my abdomen, right? And I'm not giving myself the proper abdominal spacing to push my diaphragm down and get a big nourishing breath of air into my lungs. So I wouldn't say it's weak, I'd say it's a natural response. But now that I've taught you better, you're gonna know that by standing up, shoulders back, diaphragm breathing, and walking around, you're gonna recover much better than laying down in that comforting, homeostatic fetal position. So we're not here to denigrate anyone or call them weak. It's a sign of insecurity in yourself if you're gonna call other people weak. So here we go. Thanks for the 450 burn. I'm gonna leave that in the video because I think that's a pretty important point to make. Don't ever tell anyone else on their journey that they're weak. They're on a journey just like you. And I will guarantee you that there is someone stronger than you that if they were feeling a little bit rude, that'd make you feel bad too. So don't make other people feel bad. I want you to stop your watches. 400, how many did you do? 450? I did 457 calories, cells. Amazing, amazing. So, team, if you're joining me on YouTube, make sure you pop into the Twitch chat when you can, twitch.tv/fit4purpose, because you see what I do. I bounce off of people. There are people doing it live. We can have a chat, we can push ourselves through. If not, hopefully we can catch you in another workout. Remember, the blue ones are a little bit more tame than this. The purple ones, if you found that one tough, do one of them a week, okay? One of them a week. So until next time, I'll see you later. Bye.